What's going on, everybody? The day would not be complete if I did not do a breakdown on AMD. This stock was an absolute monster today. Okay. This stock almost caught me with my pants around my ankles because I did have a short position in AMD, and I'll kind of show you guys where I did have that. Okay. I'll just pull up the 5 minute time frame here, kind of blow this up a little bit here. I could just leave it like this. So okay. If we kind of look at AMD here, what I was expecting, just seeing the futures up so significantly and with the pullback and with the news and not knowing what was going to happen and play out today, obviously, before we just ripped to all-time highs, what I was expecting was a little bit of a gap up. We got that. What I was expecting was an initial push, the first 30 minutes to an hour out of the gates, and we got that. What I was expecting was to see 1, 2, 3 attempts at trying to crack those highs and then a flush. We got that. So if we just look here right at market open, we made these we made this push up to 159.83, kind of came up, tested it 1, 2 times, got rejected. As soon as we closed below this 20-day moving average here, I was looking to take a short position as soon as we kind of confirmed that breakdown. We did bounce off the 20 on the 5 minute time frame, and when I scalp, I like to use the 5 minute time frame. We got a little bounce off the 20-day moving average, a little bit of consolidation, which kind of, eased my mind into thinking that this market was going to go lower as a whole today, or just do a little bit of back testing on those futures ripping. We got the flush and I ended up taking the short position. I was in the money and up green a little bit down here, but we did get, stuffed. We got rejected right here at this channel range here. We tried to crack below it. There was absolutely no follow through, and this thing started to just rip like an absolute monster. I cut my short position right around here when we reconfirmed that 50 and 20 moving average on the 5 minute time frame at around 7:45, and luckily I did do that, stuck to my rules, even though I did break even on this trade, lost maybe a cup of coffee on it when it's all said and done with fees and the options premiums bouncing around. It could have been a lot worse because this stock just absolutely just exploded. Basically was just on algo buying the rest of the day here. AMD did have some news, something about Tesla's going to be using their chip in the Model Y and so forth and so forth. So this stock just put in all-time highs today. It is definitely going to be a stock that is going to be on top watch for me the rest of the week. Here are the levels that I'm going to watch on AMD. 163.51 is going to be the level to the top side. Why? We just continue to make all-time highs in the after hours. So I want to see it get through 163.51. I would love it if I'm going to scalp this using the 5 minute time frame. I'd like to see it break through 163.51, kind of come back in, back test that 163.50 area, and then kind of ramp up higher. And that's going to be where I'm going to take my entry. Obviously, I'm not really looking to short AMD or anything, nothing like that. I mean, this is above all the moving averages, the 5, 10, and the 20-day moving average. It would realistically have to lose, 153.70 for me to even be interested in a short. 153.70 is losing. The 10-day moving average has room down to 146, but just looking back at this chart, going back 2 months, just about a month and a half, 2 months here, it's pretty much been riding the 5 MA and the 10 MA here. So every time we come back down into the 10, we kind of get this bounce, come back in close to the 10, we get a bounce, come back into the 10, we get a bounce, came into the 10 and we got a bounce. We've been kind of repeating this old same song and dance now for about 2 months. So even if we do get any kind of pullback this week, I would expect it to pull back into 153.81, if that, and then, kind of bounce off of that and make all-time high. Santa Claus rally could be coming a little bit early. We could be getting ready to ramp up. And the semiconductors have been absolutely fantastic, leading us on this whole journey, the last couple of months. So 163.50 is the level I'm looking at. We did close today's highs at around 162.51. Keep an eye on the triple Qs, see what we do when we get to, what is the level here on the triple Qs? When we get to this 401, 402 area here, that's going to be testing this channel. If we do come into this channel and you are in the green on your particular long trade, might want to think about taking a little bit of profits, especially if you're scalping or day trading, just due to the fact that if we do get rejected, which it's hard to say, but You know, maybe we do. I seen some people talking about, you know, possible head and shoulders on the triple Qs. I mean, if you call this a shoulder, head, and then we kind of come up here, touch it 1-2 days, and then another shoulder and come back down, it's entirely possible. Let me kind of just draw this out for you. If we look at this as one shoulder, head, and then we kind of come up and then maybe consolidate 1 or 2 days, and then we have this bigger pullback here into the 50-day moving average. That could be something that potentially plays out. So that's why I'm saying to keep this whole area, this 401, 402 on watch with the triple Qs. You don't want to be putting on a swing on something like AMD that's at all-time highs for us to come up here, kind of get rejected, chop around, maybe touch the upper Bollinger Band at 405, and then start to come down. So definitely want to keep your eyes on that. But I mean, AMD long looks fantastic, looks strong. I will be keeping my eyes on it for a potential scalp through these all-time highs. So I will see you guys all on the next video.